Tony Nocham, Communications and Public Relations Coordinator, St. Vincent de Paul Louisville. Our mission is to house, feed, and support those in need with compassion and dignity. Yes, so Arreva provides just services for the database and then our website that we're launching actually today. Some of the challenges we had prior to working with Arreva was just customer service, just being able to get hold of somebody. And then also in terms of just the help when we did get somebody was a little bit challenging. So a lot of confusion. I think just the database we all agreed was very complex from our previous organization that we worked with. So that was also a challenge. So I think those two, customer service and just the complexity of the database, was not easy. It also wasn't connected to the web or whatever, to Wi-Fi. So it was something you had to download, and it was just really antiquated and not really user friendly. You couldn't connect it with, like, in terms of our email blast too, you couldn't connect it and make them look aesthetically appealing and just simple. And yeah, so there's a lot. What I like most about working with the Arreva team is, you can give them ideas or even half an idea, and kind of weird or crazy ideas, where you're just floating ideas out there just to see if it makes sense or see if it's doable, and, they can make it work. And usually the answer is never no. It's, yes, or yes, but we may have to do it this way, or what about this? Because this may look better, make more sense. So just again, their flexibility, they're willing to hear our ideas, our opinions. And I mean, I can tell you, I've sent them so many edits and changes and ideas. I would be annoyed with myself. So they've done a great job of just being patient with us on our end. We've had our old website, I think, since 2009. So you're talking 15 years, and we hadn't updated it in a while. I hadn't gone through the process of launching a new website myself. And so they just made it really smooth and easy. And, it was a really good partnership. So more than grateful for our time together. And just, again, we consistently met, and they made sure to be flexible. And the communication was second to none with them. So really have enjoyed my time with them working on the website. So that was a positive experience. If someone asked us if we would recommend Arreva, I definitely would say yes. Someone from another St. Vincent de Paul wanted to, get into the Arreva database and add that and switch out from whatever they're using. Yeah, I would definitely recommend that. Actually, we reached out to, I think, one or two, at least one other St. Vincent de Paul, just to hear about their experience. And, they basically signed off on it for sure. So, I do think it's a great partner for, I mean, we got so many St. Vincent de Pauls throughout the United States. And so it's, again, easy, simple, user-friendly, all that. So would for sure recommend that.